This is the second edition of our ICRC South Asia Regional Forensic Conference, which so far has been dealing on the issue of policy development and implementation, and also regional cooperation on the subject of dignified management of the dead following emergencies in the various contexts we cover here in Asia.
I consider the conference a useful and important platform to raise the collective awareness and share experience and best practices for building resilient communities.
What we are doing essentially is working with our partners and interlocutors at various levels in the relevant authorities in the various countries that manage the dead following disasters. And what ICRC is doing is to promote dignified management of the dead, which comes under the umbrella of humanitarian forensics.
Now forensic science to be used for the benefit of human beings, especially in case of mass disasters. You can help the proper management of dead bodies using your knowledge of science and technology. Now proper handling includes everything. You have to take out the bodies. First you have to decide if the person is living or he is dead. He is dead, take him out properly, identify that person properly. If the person is not identifiable, preserve that body properly, transport that body properly, and then in a dignified manner hand over the bodies to the concerned family members after its proper identification. Still, however, if it is not identifiable, dispose the body in the best possible manner, dignified manner.
Really, this is a very useful conference because people of countries here which are exposed to natural hazard or maybe some of the man-made hazard, and they explain their experience, and this was very useful for me.
So we're hoping that this regional cooperation will give us more information about the missing people from different countries in the region, so that we can have a more concentrated effort. If an Indian is missing in Nepal, I'll have information from that, so that we are not missing some information that could have led to identification of that individual.
So I think having the media people and having to listen to their part of the story, I think that was one of the best things that I've seen and which I have not experienced in other conferences.
All in all, how do we link up with the regional countries and organizations in this framework is still something that we need to figure out. And I think through ICRC and through Maldivian Red Crescent, we can play that support role to the government, to the Maldives Police Services in bridging the regional countries and networks.
This conference is also helping in networking with different national bodies and technical and scientific experts in various countries, and this networking will help in forming a pool of experts who could be contacted in terms of disasters whenever that something untoward happens in a country.
When we organize regional events or national events in forensic, we hope to contribute to have the different type of specialists to coordinate, to understand each other, to see and specify what is the role of each one, so that proper guidelines can be designed, but more importantly, how everything can be implemented. So this is the impact that we wish to have in order to contribute having a greater dignified management of the dead.